Hi, today we're going to discuss another example problem na with regard sa constant pressure vapor process. Okay, so makinig and I hope may ma-absorb kayo sa example problem natin na to. Okay, so let's start. In the problem, it is stated that steam at 3.1 megapascal with 74.28 degrees Celsius superheat rejects 1,973.36 kilojoule per kilogram of steam heat at constant pressure. So, determine A, the final temperature, and B, the change in specific entropy. Okay. So, first, gagawin natin is to determine the given. No? And of course, sabi ko nga, titingnan natin kung anong klaseng steam yung nasa problem. So, therefore, madidistinguish natin kung ano yung mga properties na gagamitin natin. Okay? So, dito, no, steam, nagsimula daw yung steam, isa-isin natin yung steam, nagsimula siya sa 3.1 megapascal with 74.28 degrees Celsius superheat. Okay, ito, meron tayong term na superheat, SH, degree superheat. So, nangangahulugan na yung steam natin, since meron siyang degree superheat dito na indicated, yung unang condition ng steam natin is what? Superheated vapor. Superheated steam siya. So, kung magdodraw tayo ng PV diagram, or TS diagram na lang para medyo maintindihan. Meron tayong constant pressure process. So, ito yung isobar natin. Which pressure is equals to C. Okay. So, ito, saan to? Saan tong 3.1 tapos itong 74.28 degrees Celsius superheat. Again, no, hindi to yung temperature for steam. Right? Ano lang siya? Degree superheat siya. No? Pero alam natin na in vapor region po siya. So, nandito yung 3.1 natin. So, yan yung 0.1 natin. Okay, andyan yung 0.1. Okay. So, oopsie. Sorry. So, at 0.1, meron tayong condition na pressure that is equal to 3.1 megapascal and degree superheat which is equal to 74.28 Celsius degree yan, if I'm not mistaken, no? Dapat Celsius degree. Kasi degree superheat siya. Okay, change in temperature siya. Okay, and then, take note, sabi ko nga, hindi po siya yung kaakibat na temperature ni 3.1 MPa. But, we can find no, the temperature at 0.1 because of the given degree superheat. We know that degree superheat, that is equal to T actual, right? Minus T sat. Okay. So, itong T actual will be yung T1 natin. Yung T-sat natin will be the temperature saturation at 3.1 MPa. So, degree superheat that is equal to T1 minus T-sat. Okay? Which is, yung T-sat natin is the T2. Or the temperature, T-sat na lang muna. Sige, we can that. Pwede nating i-rename siya later. Pero dapat T-sat na muna siya. Kasi we don't know the, the condition of the, at state point 2. Right? But we know, no, from the problem, yung steam is nag-reject siya. Nag-reject siya ng 1,973 kilojoule. This will be our, what? Delta delta H. Or rather, hindi siya delta H muna. Sorry. This is yung Q natin, heat rejected. QR, meron siyang QR. So, papunta dito yung arrow natin. No, pag nag-reject siya, of course, from steam, superheated steam, mababawasan yung heat ng steam. So, therefore, we can consider that pwede siyang either superheated vapor or wet steam. So, basta ang alam natin na meron siyang 1,973.36 kilojoule per kilogram na heat rejected. Okay? And then, okay, constant pressure siya. So, determine yung final temperature. Okay, so ano kaya yung magiging final temperature niya? Diba? So, wala namang iba. Ang final temperature niya will be the saturation temperature at 3.1 MPa. Yun lang din naman yan. So, at 0.2 kasi, diba? Since constant pressure po siya, walang pagbabago sa pressure. So, magiging equal to 3.1 MPa pa man ng God. Or pa rin. So, ang temperature 2 natin will be the Tsat at 3.1 MPa. Diba? Okay? Kasi mapa-wet steam, mapa-saturated liquid, mapa-saturated vapor, basta steamy steam in the curve, saturation curve. So, consider na ang temperature will always be equal to saturation temperature. And that is equal, that will be equal to, let us check, page 12. No? In the page 12, so you can get this at page 12. Ng steam table authored by Keenan and Moore et al. Yan. So, T2 will be equal to 235. 235.72 degrees Celsius. Ayan yung T2 natin. So, now, we can now find for T1, di ba? So, si T1, ito yung answer natin ha. Ito na yung final temperature. Right? This one is the final temp. Or the temperature at T2. Di ba? Or temperature at 0.2. So, ito na yun. Now, meron pa kasi isang pinapahanap. Itong si change in specific entropy. Now, kailangan natin ng specific entropy. No? Entropy at 0.1 and entropy at 0.2. Oops, sorry. Okay, but then no, assuming na nasa wet steamy, so let's check, no? Let's check kung talagang nasa wet region niya. Okay? So, kunin muna natin si T1, okay? Para mas madali. So, T1 for temperature 1, we have the degree superheat that is equal to T1 minus T2 that is equal to, or the equation will be 74.28 Celsius degree that is equals to T1. T1 natin is yun yung hahanapin, minus T2 is 235.72 degrees Celsius. T1 will be equal to 235.72 plus 74.28 235.72 plus 74.28, that is equal to 310 degrees Celsius, di ba? So, yan yung T1 natin. So, pwede na natin makuha yung mga properties under point 1, which is superheated steam. Okay? So, at point 1 again, which is superheated steam po siya. Yung P1 natin is equal to 3.1 MPa. Temperature 1 natin is 310 degrees Celsius. So, for table, use table 3. So, let's check. And this is under page 53. So, you can check table 3, page 53. Okay. So, kunin mo yung intersection ng 3.1 and 310. Mahanap mo yung 3.1 MPa and 310 degrees Celsius. So, mahanap mo yung properties ng superheated steam natin. So, ano ba yung ang kailangan lang naman natin is, of course, kasi magsosolve tayo ng entropy. So, entropy, S1. Kailangan din natin kasi meron tayong heat rejected. Kasi ang heat rejected, di ba? Kailangan natin yung H1. So, magiging H2 minus H1. So, kailangan natin ng enthalpy. Sulat din natin yung enthalpy. So, ang S1 natin, S1. Okay, that is equal to 6.5635 kilojoule per kilogram Kelvin. So, at page 53 yan. Pakicheck nyo na lang. Yung H1 natin will be equal to 3015.8 kilojoule per kilogram. Okay, yan yung mga kailangan natin. Sunod natin kukunin yung enthalpy and entropy at state point 2. So, at point 2, kung saan rejected na, nag-reject na tayo ng heat dito. Okay, so the same, yung P1 natin is equal to 3.1 MPa. Okay, and then we're going to look for H2. So, at temperature, ilan yung temperature? Ay, sorry, 2 na to. 2. Temperature natin is 235.72. Celsius. Okay. So, hanapin natin yung H2 and S2. Pero, 'di ba, ang formula for H2, that is equal to HF2 plus XHFG2. So, wala tayong the quality at state point 2. Paano natin nahanapin? So, hahanapin natin siya by means of getting first the H2. Okay? So, paano natin makukuha si H2? Sabi ko nga, utilize natin yung formulang Q is equals to H2 minus H1. Diba? Or Q is equals to delta H under constant pressure process. Diba? So, ang Q natin is, meron tayong 1973 na heat rejected. Negative 1973.36. That is equals to H2 minus H1. H1 natin is 3015.8 kilojoule per kilogram. Ang H2 natin will be equal to, that is equal to 1042.44 kilojoule per kilogram. Okay, ito na yung H2 natin. So, by this, makukuha na natin yung quality. But then, we need for at table 2, we need to get the HF tsaka HFG at state point 2. Right? So, ano yung HF2? HF2 and HFG2 under 3.1 MPa and 235.72. So, we can compute for the quality. So, ang HF2 natin, again, back to page 12, HF2 is equals to 1017.04 kilojoule per kilogram. HFG natin is 1787.1 kilojoule per kilogram. Kunin na din natin yung SF, SF2. That will be equal to 2.6624. Then, SFG2, that is equals to 3.5116. Okay? So, for determining the quality, that is using H2, which is equals to HF2 plus X HFG2. So, kukunin natin si quality. Ano ba si quality? Okay, so H2, na-compute natin this one, that is 1014 point, tama ba? Sorry, 1042 rather. Let me correct. $1042.44. That is equal to HF2 1017.04 plus X times HFG 87.1 kilojoule per kilogram. Tama ba? Okay. And then, for X, we have equal to, so kindly calculate. So, that will be equal to 0.0142. Rounded off na siya. For decimal, yan, 0.0142 or that will be equal to 1.42%. Right? Ano pa siya? Is it ano ba? Wet mixture ba? O wet steam ba siya? Or saturated vapor o saturated liquid. So, dito mayroon siyang quality. So, at the same time, meron siyang percentage moisture. So, malapit na siya, no? Malapit na po siya dito sa saturated liquid. But, no, hindi pa siya saturated liquid kasi meron pa siyang quality. So paikot-ikot lang. Sorry. So, therefore, itong quality na to, indicated na nasa wet region po siya. So, tama itong assume natin dito na nasa wet region pa siya. So, pero kung iaano natin, medyo malapit na dapat siya dito sa saturated liquid. So, ganon. So, okay. So, now we compute for S2, right? Kasi si S2, kailangan natin for delta S, entropy, change in entropy, specific entropy. Okay? So, that is equal to S2, that is equals to SF plus SFG2 times the quality. So, that is equal to 2.6624 kilojoule per kilogram Kelvin plus X 0.0142 times SFG 3.5116. So, ang S2 natin will be equal to 2.7123 kilojoule per kilogram Kelvin. Okay, and for change in entropy, that is equal to S2 minus S1, that is equal to S2 natin, ito 2.7, minus S1. S1, 6.5635. Okay, so ang delta S natin is equal to, delta S will be equal to negative 3.8512 kilojoule per kilogram Kelvin. So, itong delta S. So, hindi ini-indicate ni delta S. So, nagbawas ng entropy si steam. No? Kapag mas mababa, di ba, mas mababa ang entropy ng isang bagay, ibig sabihin, mas compact siya. No? Mas compact siya compare sa pinanggalingan niya. So, steam, no? Steam, vapor. So, very random, no? Very disorder. So, meron siyang higher entropy. Nag-release ng heat, nabawasan si entropy, meron kang negative entropy, meron kang rejected na entropy, or merong change of entropy, decreased entropy. So, therefore, from very disordered, medyo nabawas-bawasan yung pagka-disorder niya, no? So, medyo nag-compact, no? May compactness na nangyari doon sa fluid natin, sa water natin, sa steam natin. Okay, so meron tayong negative entropy when we have delta S. Kapag kinuha natin si delta S, talaga siya, no? It will be a negative sign, no? Kapag nag-reject ng heat, of course, the other properties will also be in negative, no? Yung change of other properties, malamang malamang naka-negative din siya. Okay, so ganun. So, yun yung paano mag-solve kapag binigay naman si degree superheat, no? Then, meron kang rejected heat. So, no, I hope nakatulong ito sa inyo para mas mapalalim yung understanding nyo sa processes of vapors under constant pressure. Okay, so that will be all. Thank you for listening.